Is it obvious that I don't know what I'm doing? Hey, it's Jordan and welcome back to another video. It has been a long time since I've posted anything to this channel. It's also been a while since I completed anything. I've had this video done since October of 2021, but I haven't filmed the intro, the outro, or any of the voiceovers, and now it's January of 2022. A lot of things have happened, lots been going on, but we're gonna start the new year off with completing projects. We're actually gonna do that. Starting off with this video, we're gonna showcase what I finally finished in October. This was probably the biggest project that I tackled in 2021. It took me several months to complete. Namely, I took a month and a half break from it because the grommets themselves were very frustrating at one point, and I just said nope and shoved it in a box. And then I knew that I wanted to complete it. It was on my checklist of outfits that I wanted to complete, so I scheduled a photo shoot with my photographer friend Rebecca, and that lit a fire under me to get it done. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, so this time I am traveling to the Federalist Regency period, Napoleonic era, depending on your global location. They all refer to the same time period and relative fashion. I've had the fashion fabric for this dress for several years. It's been sitting in my stash and it's been on my bucket list to do. For the short stays, I am using the RedThreaded pattern and kit. I didn't own short stays. I had previously made long stays. I have always been interested in the short stays. They seem more comfortable. They seem more like modern bras in terms of structure and fit and like how you wear them. And that, especially with a Regency gown, it's only fitted to the bust, to the under bust anyway, and then it flows. So there was really no point in having the long stays, or at least the dress that I was making for this period, for this particular outfit. There's no point in wearing the long stays. I wanted to try and challenge myself to make something new, and the short stays were definitely a challenge. Completely by user error. The kit and then the instructions, the pattern are great. I'm not a stay or corset maker. Will I attempt more projects in the future? Maybe, as long as I don't have to be on a schedule, because it took me 5 months to complete those stays because of stubbornness and dislike of grommets. I want to say that I watched Cat's Costumery video on short stays a whole bunch, like on repeat for like weeks on end, to figure out how pieces go together, because I'm a visual learner and I learn a lot from the other costumers on YouTube, and I super appreciate that they post, and honestly an inspiration to keep working on projects and to jump into new things, knowing that the visual education is out there. So I'll leave a link to that video below. I wanted to hop in here quick and talk about the petticoat that I made for this outfit. It's based on the petticoat that Enchanted Rose Costumes used when she made her Regency outfit last fall, using the dimensions that she had posted in the description in the video, and watching that video a bunch to see how she sort of put it together. While I watched that video several times, I took the measurements and then I went off script and just sort of put something together. So I don't know how historically accurate my petticoat is, but it served its purpose. It fit. It did what I needed it to, and it was pretty easy to put together. So I would suggest using that pattern as at least a starting point, but definitely go watch her video. Brief check-in. Now have the undergarments pretty much complete. I may want to put some cording at the bottom of the petticoat just to give it some more structure. Undecided right now, and then I need to put some hooks and eyes on the back of this, but I want to wait till I'm actually wearing it. But yeah, got a nice petticoat now. A little bit of floof in the back with all those gathers. Overall, pretty happy. So we just finished a photo shoot this morning. Did you have fun? Yeah. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
See if we can get some photos. We failed at videoing anything that was of my costume, so we'll have to play dress up when we get home. What are we gonna go do?
Again.
What are we gonna get?
Again.
We're gonna get coffee and muffins now?
Again.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
More coffee and more muffins? Sounds like a good life choice. Don't pick your nose! Alright, so to wrap up this video, I just want to share some of my final thoughts about how this project went. While I am generally disappointed that this project took the entire year of 2021, yes, I made some other projects along the way. That's okay. We finished it. We can check that off the list. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think that the only thing that I can think of that I would super change would be, I wish that the sari material had been whiter, but that's not how they're made, so you work with what you have, mostly to make that over robe just a little bit whiter, but I think I could have done better with the pleats on that. Overall, really pleased with it. I really like how it turned out. I think it looks great. The fabrics are very pretty. They're very light. They're very flowy, which is exactly what I wanted out of a Regency gown. I'm really glad that it gave me an excuse to buy, to get some flat boots from American Duchess, the Emma boots. It also gave me an excuse to get some Dames à la Mode jewelry, which I'm super excited about. And ended up being a super fun photo shoot. I did make my kiddos dress as well, loosely based on a dress that I had of hers in the closet, and then just made it up. Adam's outfit was completely purchased online. I do not make menswear, at least not at this point. That is more intimidating than even making stays. So maybe someday down the road I'll get to that. But I'm really pleased with how the photo shoot turned out. I really love my dress and I can't wait to wear it again. But for now, I will sign off and I'll see you in the next video.